Hey, it's your boy KQKC Boxing Channel coming to you with another video. Yes, I'm talking about this again. Now, you're looking at Keith one-time Thurman and, of course, Earl the Truth Spence Jr. Now, I don't know if I'm confused, crazy, or just a nut. But to my understanding of boxing, unification fights trumps mandatory always. Now, Mauricio Suleiman Jr., CEO of the WBC governing body. Now, I believe he has his hands in a lot of people's plates because, realistically, Leo Santa Cruz, Gary Russell Jr. is supposed to be having a unification fight. Actually, it's supposed to be in talks as we speak. Now, with Sean Porter winning, that unification trump mandatories, it seems like it's getting flipped, or politics is starting to play a big part of, or you know what, it's some bullshit in the game. How about that? You know, I'm trying to be political correct, but sometimes you have to take it what it's for. Mr. Suleiman is some bullshit in the game, okay? Because we all know, I mean, that's for every governing body. Unification fights trump mandatories. We all know that. Now, what is going down with Sean Porter? Now, he knew something before he entered that fight. Danny Garcia knew something before they entered that fight. I don't know, they had a talking to that said whoever come out the winner, you know, you're gonna have to fight 2 mandatories before you do a unification fight. Okay? Now they knew that. That's why when Sean Porter was approached by Earl Spence, he talked mad shit. Oh, it look like I'm scared, Jim. You know. Then he gets back into the locker room and say, you know what, I don't think that fight gonna happen. You know, oh my, how we changed from a walk from the ring back to the dressing room. Oh man, I mean, what was that? A reenactment or some shit? He knew something, and now we starting to know something. See, that's why I'm saying, you know, Eddie Hearn is not the only asshole in boxing. We have assholes ourselves here in America. I told you, I'm going to call it like I see it. I told you, this is an unbiased channel. You got to be brutally honest. And you can't be nice about it either. Because if you're nice about it, that means you somewhat agree with it. Hello? That's right. So, Mr. Porter and K. Diddy, Kenny Porter, they knew. that, okay, well, we don't have to fight Earl Spence. You know, woo! Thank God. At least we got some time. And we can think of some shit to put in the game. Now, who says that one of the mandatories don't whoop Sean ass? Then, will that WBC champion have to fight 2 mandatories? No. He will have to fight Earl Spence as a unification fight. You know why? Because that belt wasn't vacant. Now, according to the WBC rules that I happen just to hear about lately here, even though unification fights trumps mandatories, he won, Sean Porter, a vacant belt, thus giving him the opportunity to fight 2 mandatories before a unification fight. That is the difference. I'm going to say it again so you can follow me and make sure you have it right. I'm not saying you're dumb or nothing like that, but it's confused me a little bit. Unification fights always trump mandatories. Number 1 contender, whatever you want to call them, in your division. But if you fight for a vacant belt and win, then by the WBC governing body rule, you will have to fight 2 mandatories before you can fight a unification fight, because the belt was vacant. No one didn't hold that belt. You didn't take that belt from nobody. That belt was vacant. That belt was laying on the table by itself. That's the same belt that was stripped from Keith Thurman. Now, let's go back. Let's rewind this motherfucker. Okay? Now, when I watched Andre Berto fight Devin Alexander, pretty good fight, you know, 2 vets, 2 ex-champions. Then, no one didn't know that it was an eliminator until that morning or that day. Then, of course, me being a new channel, I did my homework. I did my research. I checked into a few things. Nobody didn't know eliminator or what? Hello. And motherfuckers still didn't know until now recently. Now they saying that since Andre Berto won that eliminator, then he would be a mandatory to Sean Porter. At least one of the mandatories to Sean Porter. And guess who else? Now, this is the... I'm trying to explain it in a way where I don't sound stupid. But it's politics in boxing. We all knew that. We all know that. But when it's so blatantly in your face and not trying to disguise it, at least Eddie Hearn lies and try to, you know, fuck up shit or do something, some stupid shit. But we have a president of a governing body of the most prestigious belt that anyone can have, the green belt. Just trying to play the public, pretty much. Now, we all know styles make fights. We all know we want to see fights that the public demands. We don't want to see fights that we don't really care about. We want to see unification fights. The money is there, like I said. The money is there for Top Rank. The money is there for PBC. And I hate to say this, let the zone tell you the money is there for them. Why can we get what we want? Why can we never get what we want? You know, that's one. There's many other reasons, but that's one of the reasons why a lot of fight fans and casual fans left boxing alone. Yes, they did. That's why Al Heyman came up with the bright idea of putting it back out there on network TV to bring back and to reel in the boxing enthusiasts that left. But if you keep on doing bullshit like this, and I don't know if Earl knew, but according to the interview with Dante Boxing right after the fight in the back there, he didn't know either. Matter of fact, he didn't even know Sean Porter said that in the locker room or dressing room, wherever the fuck he was at. So Earl got up in the ring not knowing that he couldn't have that fight. Now, if he would have known, he wouldn't get up there. So, by his own words, that shit was just smoke and mirrors on the Porter's part and the WBC part. But on Earl Spence's part, he didn't know shit about it. He came up there doing what Sean did to Danny Garcia. Which, hey, I'm like my man Kurt. Hey, I'm liking this motherfucker type of Earl Spence. You know, I don't care if he had a drink or not. Shit, have another one. Call out all the motherfuckers, you know. But think about this. What if, okay, let's say Sean Porter wipe out his mandatory, which pretty much probably will be, because Berto and him, you know, went at it a few times, and you know, and I don't know how Thurman's name was raised as a mandatory. You know, maybe because he held the WBC. I don't know, but he still is a belt holder. Wouldn't that be a unification fight? Or his belt is not up for negotiations? Wouldn't Sean want to be a two-time or two-weight or two-division, champion? Because, you know, you got Terrence Crawford, he holds a belt. You got Earl Spence, he holds a belt, the IBF. And you got Keith Thurman, who holds a belt. And you got Sean Porter, who holds a belt. That's 4 belts right there. And it's strap season, right, Earl? So, would it be Keith Thurman first or Earl Spence first? That's if he get past his mandatories, which probably will be, because him and Berto tangled once before. But to my understanding, going by the interview with Mauricio Suleiman and the statements he made after the interview, Keith Thurman might be up before Earl Spence. Now, how the fuck is that gonna happen? And why? Is he ranked higher? I don't know. But they both hold belts. And now, riddle me this. I'm just throwing out hypotheticals. That's all. Just food for thought. That's it. That's all. Just food for thought. Something to ask me later. Because I'm going to check into all this bullshit. And I'm going to make a video and run it all down to you. Because I have questions that need to be answered. Hey, I care about my subscribers. Yes, I do. But I want to know for myself what the fuck is going on. So, now what if, this is what if Keith Thurman and Earl Spence fight for unification. They have the same management. Would that be a problem? Would that be permitted? Then the winner of that fight unify with Porter. Now, I think Earl Spence could take Keith one-time Thurman. So that means he had 2 straps, right? Then he gets to Porter. Porter's already scared. He's already a defeated fighter. He's already scared of Earl Spence. I see it in his eyes. I see it in his mannerisms. I see it in his phony, you look like I'm scared, Jim, looking like that, right? Because he knew that he didn't have to fight him right away. But he's scared, and Kenny Porter knows it. That's why Ticket TV called his ass out on it. That's all. That's all. So, that would be 3 straps once he beat Sean Porter, if he beat Sean Porter. Then, what we had left? TC, Bud, Terrence Crawford. That fight got to happen. Then, it must happen. Now, remember, all this has to take place. All this probably going to take place within 2 years. Now, when you say boxing is coming back, yes, sir. Then we got the other divisions. Let's unify some more belts. Same with boxing. Will we ever see a Deontay Wilder fight Anthony Joshua for all the belts in the heavyweight division? Yes. But it's a matter of when. You see what I'm saying? But I don't believe that you can fight another fighter as a mandatory when he holds a belt in another division. Now, maybe I don't understand that part of boxing. I've been watching boxing all my life. I never understood the politics of boxing per se. Now, a lot have changed in a few years of the Swindle Don King. Now, if they let that shit happen, because Keith Thurman was mentioned as a mandatory, along with Andre Berto, I just don't see that happening like that when he holds a belt. That should be a unification fight. God damn. Then now you have a rule where you pick up a vacant belt, you win, but you can't unify until you fight 2, not 1, but 2 mandatories. So Earl Spence will not be next. Now, all this is supposed to be cleared up at the WBC convention. I forgot the date. of it, but it should be coming up soon. It's close to October, I believe. But it's a WBC convention. They were going to be naming, some unification fights, some up and coming fights, and it ought to be good. So, I want to see Amir Khan and Kell Brook fight. But I don't think Khan want to fight Kell Brook. Khan want a big career defining fight, which he's not going to get, because there's no one out there that could give him that type of fight or give him that type of chance to win, especially at his weight. Terence Crawford will whoop that ass. Earl Spence will whoop that ass. So where do he go? He can't move up. He's too small. Kell Brook, he can't move up because he can't fight a likes of a Jared Hurd. He can't move like a Laura could. He couldn't show angles like Laura. Laura lasted as much as he could, but Laura didn't fight the right fight. He didn't fight the fight that he always fight. He didn't get on his glider, Cuban style. He didn't fight that way. He stood there and fought toe to toe, which I give him kudos for. He got busted up, but he fought like a man. I respect that. I respect that in any fighter. He stood there and fought like a man, even though Jared Hurd was way bigger than him. And he knew it. That's why he was in pretty good shape. But he stood there. He get knocked out. But he stood there and he fought. And he fought. So, Kell Brook has 2 broken eye sockets. There's no way he can fight a Jared Hurd or a Charlo. Sure, he can blow up a little bit, but he still has that height problem. So, where do he go? Would he go back down to welterweight? If he do, who would he fight? I would say put Kell Brook and Amir Khan in there together. Now, make it happen. Eddie Hearn, you want to do this and do that? Make that happen. Hey, you represent both of them, it shouldn't be a problem. Unless Khan don't want to fight him. Because there's nowhere he can go to have a defining fight. The way it looks, Manny Pacquiao going to be busy with somebody else named Floyd Mayweather. And the talk is surrounding that now. It's heating up. So, whatever he's trying to do, he need to get in there and fight Kell Brook. I know it's bad blood between them, all since the amateurs and sparring with all that. But hey, let's see who's the best in the UK. Why not? Make it happen. See, it's a lot of fights out there that could be made. Leo Santa Cruz and Gary Russell Jr., that fight should be made already. They should be already on a tour promoting the fight. Why? I don't know. It took so long for them to even go into talks. I don't know. But I can tell you one thing, it went on Gary Russell Jr. On side, because that's all he been doing, calling out Leo Santa Cruz. That's all he been doing. He left that Lomachenko type of shit alone. So he was talking about following him after each weight class, and he wanted to get even, this and that. Well, he left that alone. Now he wants Leo Santa Cruz, and he wants him bad. But for some reason, Leo Santa Cruz got his mind programmed to have a third fight with Abner Mares. We seen that. We've been there. We done that. Okay? We done that twice. Okay? You came out a winner. What the third fight gonna prove? So let's just sweep that under the rug. Leo Santa Cruz, that's my guy. Gary Russell Jr., that's my guy. But Leo, you get your ass in there and you make that deal. You make that shit happen. Hey, we're going into October, man. Everybody's chit-chatting, talking about this, talking about that, trying to make the fight happen for this, trying for the May happen. Only thing I have heard was Josh Warrington and Carl Frampton on December the 22nd. That's the only thing I heard so far. Now, would it be on the undercard of Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder? Probably not, because that's going to take place, I'm pretty sure, in the UK. But over here, that's where the fight is going to be, in the United States. And the reason why they're having a hard time is because they requested personal judges. Personal requests for judges. So, I'm just trying to lay it out to you all. What's really happening. Or what's really not happening. See, all this chit-chatting, Tyson Fury, good fight, exciting, but no venue, no date. Sean Porter, oh wow, WBC champion. Oh, Earl Spence and him gonna be fighting. No, not no more. You have to fight 2 mandatories now. Oh wow, then Earl gonna be fighting Mikey. Nope, can't do that either. Not this year at least. Well, what about Keith Thurman? I heard he gonna be fighting what's that guy name? Some kind of low-rated fighter. I forgot who it was, but I mean, damn, he should have been fighting Chop Corley then. If he gonna be bad, you know, this shit is so funny, man. I mean, the fights are right there, but ain't nobody made a move, and ain't nobody made nothing. And here we going into the end of the year. Ain't nothing happening. Only thing that's happening right now is Povetkin and Anthony Joshua. And no one, they can't even sell that fight out. And what's so funny, I even had to leave a comment. Hat Man strikes back again with his bullshit. Yeah, that channel has turned into a straight bias pro Anthony Joshua. He really believes that Deontay Wilder's profile was raised, and Tyson Fury was all due because of Anthony Joshua. Because he believed they riding the wave off of his ass, Anthony Joshua. No, they're not. They got more respect, and their profile had raised up because they stepped up like men. And they had help from social media. They had help from their own countrymen. They had help from the LDBC. They had help from many other sources. See, the UK finally figured out the shit. They finally figured out what Eddie Hearn was up to. Now, some still are delusional, like Hatman Straight Back, and you ought to read his page when he discussed that. And these people are from the UK now. I mean, the comments they left him was pretty much embarrassing, because he's trying to put Anthony Joshua in a position where he making other people famous. No, he's not. Deontay Wilder told them to go jump in the motherfucking lake. Tyson Fury said they was bad for the country. They embarrassed him and his country. And he didn't like that. So he stepped up like a man and made a fight with Deontay Wilder. So basically, that's all I really have for you. I just wanted to just let you know the scenario of what's really, really happening. Everybody is so excited that boxing is back. Money is available with the ESPN deal, with the Fox deal, with the Showtime and PBC deal. And I have to say it, hey, the Zone got a little money too. I mean, but the level of fighters they got ain't shit. But hey, it should be a new day in boxing, right? And what I named just a few minutes ago, that's at least 3-4 unifications right there. Anti-Joshua Povetkin, that's not going to be shit. They can't even sell that fight out. And that's why they can't sell it out. Is because there ain't no damn cost, no coach packages, whatever shit Eddie Hearn making up. It's because it's not the fight that people want to see. The fight that the people wanted to see, they fucked that up. And they fucked up April's too. Why? Because they're going to have to see a rerun of Dylan White and Anthony Joshua. So, basic subscribers, hey, I appreciate you all. Hey, keep on listening because I'm doing this for you and me. And I know my new channel, give me a chance. And I will keep you updated. I do my homework and I'm grinding. I'm gonna give you at least 2 or 3 videos per day. If I don't have any news of boxing, I'm still gonna talk boxing. How about that? And as I mentioned, leave some comments. Ask me to talk about something. If you want to hear something on the video, just let me know. And you also can follow me on Twitter. I'm MH_liberal. You can leave a comment there. I'm also on Google. Gmail. Okay, you can leave me an email at marionhanson@comcast.net. That's MARIONHANSON at comcast.net. You can holler at me if you need to holler at me about some other things, some other issues. Feel free to do it because see, y'all family now. I have 61 subscribers. I've been doing this for about 5 months. I understand it's not a lot, but I'm not going to quit, because I like boxing. I love boxing. And I hope you do too. And I hope you like the way I present it. So, with that said, I hope you have a good night. And if you're out there and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. And in the process, hit the notification bell. And you will be notified each and every time I upload a video. And also, if you like where this new channel is going, how it's being presented, how the content is, please hit that like button. Let me know that you're listening. You can even hit the dislike button. All I want to know is I'm getting heard. That's all. I just like to get them views up and get them likes up. And one more thing I just want to holler at my subscribers about. You will know a lot about me. I will be doing a video at the end of a boxing video and tell you a little bit about myself. And yes, a lot of people ask me this. I will tell you what KQKC represents and what it stands for. And you all know that my cause that are really dear to me is the American Cancer Society. And I will explain that to you also, because it's nothing like when something hit home. Trust me. And with that, KQKC is out of here, and I'm going to catch you on the next one. As always, peace and love.